Hello and welcome to another episode of Easy English. Today we're on Brighton seafront and we're asking the question, where is your favourite place? Let's go. What is your favourite place?
Italy.
Italy?
Yeah, I like pizza. And the beaches. Yeah, Italy.
No specific place, just Italy.
Oh no, southern Italy, like Sorrento, Naples.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you've been to some of these places before?
Yeah.
Okay, and particularly good pizza?
Yeah. It's like €3. It's like,
Joking?
no. I felt like a stone when I went, but it was worth it. Yeah, down there.
Do you know what? I enjoy my fishing, so probably a childhood lake that I used to fish in Shoreham called Passie's Ponds. That's probably my favourite place.
Great, and how often do you still go there now?
Yeah, I still go there once a month if I'm lucky, if I get the time off work to do it. But yeah.
And do you get any luck?
Sometimes, but sometimes not.
I don't think I could have a favourite because so many other places have such a nice character. You know, each place has its own feel, its own, identity, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but your last 10 seconds on the earth, where would you go?
My grandma's garden in summer.
Yeah, I love it.
It's really pretty with the flowers and stuff.
What helps is I usually say, last 10 seconds on earth, where'd you go?
Well, that's also a very good question. Not McDonald's.
Not last 10 seconds on earth, where'd you go?
Oh, this is difficult. There's so many places I love.
Yeah? Give us one then, just one.
Favorite place? This is a tough one.
Okay.
We all travel for a living, so we go to a lot of places.
okay.
So I don't know if I can nail one down. I
Your
might
last-
have to say I live in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
And I might have to say that might be my favorite
Yeah.
place because it's home and I don't get to be there a whole lot. So
That's really nice.
Yeah.
That's really humbling. Yeah. And how about you two?
I think I'll say the north of Scotland. That's also where I'm from, but it's like when I go back there, I'm always very much more in love with the place.
Where specifically?
The Cairngorms. It's a national park, sort of like just south of Inverness. It's very beautiful.
So lots of nice walks.
Very beautiful walks, yeah.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Great. And yourself?
I would say the north of New Mexico, which is where I'm from as well.
So home.
Competition.
Yeah.
My favourite place? The woods. And not any particular woods, just in the trees, where it's peaceful and quiet and calm.
When you say in the trees, are you climbing the trees?
Sometimes, but mainly just wandering about and looking at the plants and fungi and things like that.
Okay. And woods specifically in England or?
In England, I unfortunately haven't had the pleasure of going to see the big trees, but I'd love to go and see baobab trees and the redwoods in California and places like that.
Okay. And is it your phone? I think your phone's going off.
It's okay.
It's okay. Go for it.
Maybe the beach in Santa Barbara.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. And tell me why. Have you been there before?
Yeah, I went in the summer and it was just perfect. And just looking out in the sea, and behind it was all hazy and all the palm trees were just, it was just beautiful. It was perfect.
My favourite place, we have a caravan in Suffolk. Well, it's in Norfolk actually, it's on the Norfolk-Suffolk border.
Okay.
And that's my favourite place.
Great. And why is that?
Because I can relax there.
Probably Slovenia.
Okay. And you've been there before, I guess?
I have, yeah.
Okay. How many times?
Once.
And where specifically?
Lake Bled.
Lake Bled?
Yes, Lake
Okay.
Bled.
Why is that?
Because it's just stunning. It's like a fairy tale, like real life fairy tale.
Yeah. And you like a good swim?
Yes.
Oh really? You got in there?
I went in there, yeah.
Jesus. How was it warm?
It was really warm. I went in summer, so it was really warm.
Okay, great.
It was really sunny.
And would you go there again?
100%, yeah.
Would you live there?
Maybe, I'd consider it, I think.
My favourite place? Well, that's quite difficult. I probably would say Cornwall.
Oh yeah.
St Agnes, where I used to live.
Oh, really? Is
Yes.
that where you grew up, or you moved
No,
there
no,
once?
I was there for 20 years, and now I've moved here to Brighton, near my family.
Oh, that's
But
very nice.
yes, yeah.
And tell me what's the reason you'd go there, or what's the reason it's
Why
your favourite
did-
place?
It's just so lovely.
Yeah?
Everyone's so friendly. It's such a lovely village. It's a lovely place. You've got the sea. It's just so lovely. You should go.
Has that been your main answer? Have most people answered where they're from?
No, some people. One guy said about he went to he dreamt of a sinkhole in New Zealand, and then he found a sinkhole in New Zealand. So, what is your favourite place?
My favourite place?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not an easy question.
No.
No.
Your last 10 seconds on Earth. Where'd you go?
Oh, so there's
Not literally.
a really mossy wood in the middle of New Zealand near a sinkhole, and I loved it there because I dreamt it before I went there, and it was beautiful. That's where I'd go.
Hold on. You dreamt it before you saw it.
Yeah. So I got there and I thought, oh, this is my dream, and it was there. It was green and lush and moist and great.
Wow. And
I had to think about it, but that was it.
that's amazing. So a sinkhole, you say?
There was a big sinkhole, and then there was this big mossy, grassy, damp lake.
Perfect. And you dreamt it before you saw it?
It was a special place. Yeah, and then I got a photograph, and it's exactly the same as the dream I had.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it
That's a
was
strange
from his
answer.
dreams. Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Maybe that's my favorite. I take it back.
Yeah.
That was my favorite place. as well.
Sinkhole in New Zealand.
The sinkhole in his dreams in New Zealand.
Oh, in his dreams specifically.
Yeah, I think so.
The dream sinkhole.
The dream sinkhole.
But your
That's
favourite
a
place is
question,
in his dreams.
Possibly.
I've kind of made you say that.
Probably up the top of the mountain in Alaro in Mallorca. It's very nice up there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You've been there before?
Yeah.
A couple of times, or?
More than once, yeah.
Oh really? Okay. Tell me more about it.
It's just there are a couple of peaks in the edge of the Tramontana Mountains in Mallorca. Old castle up there. Good
Yeah.
lamb restaurant.
Okay. How long does it take to get up there?
Depends on what route you take. If you drive up there to get to the restaurant, it takes about half an hour to drive up there, and then another 20 minutes, and then about a 40-minute walk up to the castle. If you walk all the way up from the town, it'll probably take you 2-3 hours.
Yeah, Brighton actually is.
Do you live here?
No,
You don't?
just visiting.
And how many times have you been to Brighton?
This is my second time.
Oh really? Okay. And what is it about Brighton that makes it your favourite place?
Well, the beach, and then got the pier.
Yeah?
You've got like basically, it's like historic as well.
Yeah.
So there's a lot. It's pretty.
And would you be tempted to move here in the future?
Yes.
Immediately?
Yeah. Given the chance, I would.
Do it!
I've been meaning to.
Okay.
I'm still looking.
Okay.
I'm still looking, so I might.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Barbados.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Yeah, a couple of times. It's fantastic because you get it's a lot of tranquility there in terms of the not people, but the elements, the sea, and the earth. And it's great there.
Yeah. And what did you get to there? Did you do some sunbathing or bodyboarding or surfing?
Swim with turtles.
No way, really?
Yeah, swim with turtles. And you get trips which can take you out to swim with turtles. We were fortunate enough to be in a place where we could see the shadows of the turtles in the sea going across the bay.
Where's your favourite place?
Where's my favourite place?
Yeah.
Yorkshire.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Please elaborate.
It's home, isn't it?
Are you from Yorkshire?
Yeah, we are, yeah.
Whereabouts in Yorkshire are you from?
I'm from Sheffield.
And could you describe Yorkshire to people?
God's own country.
Perfect. So that's it for another episode of Easy English. We had some really good travel recommendations. Myself, I'd say Brighton would be my favourite place. I lived there 5 years ago, and when I moved away, I just had to come back. Let us know your favourite places in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Bye.